afternoon, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my pickups for October 2022. I'm getting this video out a little bit earlier because it's my birthday on Friday, so I want to get this video out and then do maybe a little kind of birthday pickups after my birthday. I do plan on going to, I'm kind of torn, I don't know if I want to go to Forgotten Worlds on my birthday, which is, I think a lot of people know that shop is Japanese Island, so I don't know if I want to go there or if I'm going to go to Generation Pixel's Stomping Grounds. He did an out and about video a while ago and the shops he went to looked pretty cool, so I was thinking of maybe going up there or Forgotten Worlds. I don't know yet, so we'll see where I end up. But this is going to be my pickups for this month anyway, and I'll start off with some tuber gifts. So these gifts I got from Eddie at Roller Explore a wee while ago. I think it was last month. I sent him an item and that he was looking for, he was pretty chuffed with, and he sent me up some cracking games here, absolutely brilliant games. He sent me up this one, which I don't know much about, and I didn't know anything about this actually, sorry, until he sent it up, and it's called, get ready to butcher this name, Shinrei Jusatsuchi Tarumaru. So I don't know anything about this game. I've had a wee shot of it and it's pretty cool. That you're like a wee ninja that goes around shooting lightning. It is cool. I've not put too much time into it yet, but when I did Google it, it goes for an absolute fortune. And I think these are repros anyway, so like anybody that knows me, I don't care if it's repro or not. Like I'll play it anyway, so I need to get onto this one again and give it a good bash. But I got to the kind of, I think it was first boss, where you're on like a ship, you go on a boat, and then there's this big dude that you've got to kind of batter. So that was the first one he sent me. The next one he sent me is Cotton Boomerang. Again, this game is absolutely class. I'm not big into shmups only because I'm not good at them. Like I do enjoy them, but I'm not good at them. This one I got up to, I don't even know how far it is, maybe the 5th or 6th level. I don't know how many levels are in the game. I'm kind of hoping it's towards the end, I don't know though. But pretty much you kind of start going backwards on the screen and then you start going down on the screen. And the boss was like this kind of knight with a jousting stick, or jousting lance, is that what you call it, a jousting lance? But anyway, he kicked my arse. I've not been back to him yet. It was really hard to get there anyway, so I'm going to play more of this for sure. And then this one here, I've just played it again on the PS4, and it's an absolute bona fide classic. It's absolutely amazing. It's Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I've just finished it again on the PS4. I finished it last year on the PSP. Well, I say I finished it. I beat Victor last year, and then everyone was telling me that there was an inverted castle, like another kind of playthrough. So this time I went through it on the PS4 and I did the inverted castle, and wow, the inverted castle was brilliant. Like there's so many more enemies, so many new bosses, and that's how you get the true ending. So absolutely brilliant. You can't beat Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's absolutely class. So Eddie, thank you very much for those three. Next, sticking with tuber stuff, we got, so I was on the Retro Chef's swap shop, and Danny from Press Start Gaming, he got in touch. He wanted a couple of things off me, and he sent me these two items over as well in exchange. I'm not a big pop collector, but I thought these were really cool. That was cool. So I thought these were really cool, and they are Fallout pops. So we've got Fallout Power Armor. So these will go up with my big pop collection of 2. So I've now got 4. Well, one's a double pack, so I've got 5 actually. So Fallout Power Armor, and then Fallout 4 Dog Meat. So thank you very much, Danny, for these. I think Danny's taking a wee bit of a break. I seen on Twitter, or was it Instagram, I think. He posted he's taking a wee bit of a break, but much appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. The next, what we're going to go on to next? These. So next we went into game, and I got the 3 for 2. So the 3 for 2 games that I got was Wipeout Omega Collection, and I've already got this digitally, but I wanted it physically, because this year I did finish all of the campaigns in the game. So I think it's HD, Fury and 2048. I finished all the campaigns, and I put up a kind of placeholder up in the tower, so I can put this up in the tower now. I put up a placeholder of 2048 on PS Vita, so now I've got this to put up in the tower, so I kind of only got this to put on the tower. But class game, absolutely brilliant. I only play this game in VR. I know a lot of people can't really stomach VR, in particular this game, because it is really fast and really kind of in your face. It's really intense, but it's brilliant, absolutely love it. Next one I got was another VR game, which is Ghost Giant, and I'm sure Ross Bohaha, he said that this was a decent game as well. Looking forward to playing this, and the thing with VR is when I do start playing VR, like I don't stop for a fair bit. Like I'll get hooked on it and I'll start playing. I know just now that I'm going to start playing Wipeout again. I'm going to start playing Tetris Effect, and I'm going to play this. Another one I got not long ago, Blood and Truth. So I'm just, and Iron Man, I need to finish Iron Man as well. So when I do get myself hooked up to the VR again, I've got tons and tons to play. And then this, so Mass Effect Legendary Collection, Legendary Edition, sorry. This was $17.99, but it was part of the 3 for 2, but the lady charged me for 2 Ghost Giants, so I got a tenner off, so that's a win. But I know that recently I did a video, I did a question kind of thing about too many remasters and stuff. A lot of people were kind of hating on remasters and remakes, but this was one of the kind of examples that I would mention. Like if I was going to play Mass Effect, because I've never played it before and I really want to play it, then I would much rather play this Legendary Edition rather than playing all the original ones. I just think that this is just going to be the better experience, to be honest. So looking forward to playing this. I don't know when I'm going to start it, because I know God of War's out next month, so I'm looking forward to that. I pre-ordered that, and that's going to be absolutely brilliant. So this might take a wee bit of a back seat at the moment, but I will get onto this probably in December. I'll start smashing through this, I hope. Next bundle is from CEX. So I've been watching a few. Well, I watched Gunaldinho. He did a short recently on trading in DVDs and things like that into CEX to get games for your collection. And there's a lot of other people that have mentioned it as well. Retro Ghetto mentioned it as well. Like, there is some value in it and some DVD box sets. So that's what I did. I did a short video. I flipped 3 box sets and I managed to get 3 games that I have been after. The first one that I've just actually finished yesterday, and it's going to be added to the tower. So it's game 62 of the year, and it's Man of Medan. Really good game. I really do enjoy these games. This one's, I do prefer Little Hope, but this was really cool as well. I like the kind of ghost ship kind of aesthetic of it, and the creepiness of the whole kind of abandoned ghost ship. There's a lot of kind of like little off the cuff kind of visuals. There's one visual where you are, is it Sean Ashmore? I think it's Sean Ashmore, the guy is. So you're controlling him and you're kind of walking up the corridor, and just as you go through the door and the screen flips, you see like the woman standing next to the door, and you go back in and she's not there. It's just kind of, it's really, really cool. Another bit is you're walking down the corridor, so the camera's down at the end of the corridor and you're walking towards it, and there's a hand on like the wall, and as you come closer and closer and closer, it just disappears, and it's just really creepy. I like that. I really like that kind of like on screen but off screen kind of presence of creepiness. I thought that was really cool. Next one we got was Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii. I've not played many Donkey Kong games. I played, I think I played like one of them in the SNES like years and years ago, and it was just bloody hard as nails. But I think I need to add something like this. I've not played much Wii recently. Sorry, I played Shattered Memories on the Wii, Silent Hill, but I've not played the proper Nintendo game in a long time. I think this one would scratch the itch when I do get the urge to play some Nintendo. And then we got Saw 2, Flesh and Blood, which is a 12 quid game, and 12 quid's quite a lot of money for me. I don't really splash out 12 quid in a game, especially not a 360 game, I just think. But going back to like flipping like DVDs, like if you can pick up DVD box sets for like a quid in charity shops, and you can flip them for £6, £10 or whatever, then you can start to really grow your collection as well. I do want to play this. I've got the first one on the PS3, I think, but my PS3 is broken, so I don't have a PS3 at the moment. But I don't think you need to play the first one to play the second one. Like, I know the gist of Saw, and I might actually play this next for Spooky Month, because Spooky Month is almost over, and I think this is meant to be really pretty good. Next we've just got loads and loads of second-hand shop stuff. The local second-hand shop that I go to usually got tons and tons and tons of games in recently. Tons of games. And I picked up a whole bunch of them for primarily to flip them, because like I said, watching Gernaldinho, watching Retro Ghetto talking about the value in some games, you can double your money sometimes. And I've also been watching Retro Reclaimer Kieran. He started his £10 challenge, £5 challenge, and he's off to a great start, so I'm looking forward to seeing where he goes with that. And that's something that I've always wanted to try and do on my channel, but I don't really have the patience for it, to be honest. But now I think I'm at the stage of my collecting where there's not much out there in charity shops, but there is potential to double your value. But anyway, I'm just waffling on. These are the games that I got from the second-hand shop. A whole bunch, and I think there's like 19 games here. And they're all £1 each. Every game, £1. That was it. Oh sorry, and I got a DVD as well. We got the Best of Raw, 15th anniversary. I got this thinking maybe there would be some value in it. Again, it was £1, but there's only £1.50 trade-in value, so I want to keep it. And this is more the kind of wrestling that I watched when I was younger anyway, so it's kind of more relevant to me. So it starts off DVD 1 1993 to 1997, and DVD 2 from 98 to 2002, and then DVD 3 2003 to 2008. So that would have been maybe roughly where I kind of fell off of wrestling, to be honest. So that is just kind of like my era of wrestling. And then the games, we picked up Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3, all for the PS1. So I've got Tomb Raider 1 on the Sega Saturn. I don't have it on the PS1, but now I've got it on the PS1. And it's all these kind of budget range things, value series. Doesn't really bother me that much, to be honest. Tomb Raider 2, which I do have on the PS1 already, sorry. Tomb Raider 2 is brilliant. That's probably my favourite Tomb Raider from back in the day, before the reboots and everything. Tomb Raider 2 was class, like the Venice level with the speedboat, that was ace. And then locking the butler in the freezer, or the fridge. Like, who didn't do that? And then Tomb Raider 3 as well. So I managed to get those all for £1 each as well. In fact, there was one more there that I put down to the side because Grand Theft Auto 2. So this was in there as well for £1. They only had 4 PS1 games, so I just picked them all up. But when I got this one home, we've got Grand Theft Auto, we've got the manual, but we've also got Grand Theft Auto 1 manual, and inside the case was Grand Theft Auto 1, so there's no Grand Theft Auto 2. That's fine. Oh, come on. The case is goosed. Let's just leave it like that just now. Another one that is meant to be absolutely dog shit, but I've never played it before, but it's Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. Meant to be really, really bad. I've never tried it before though, so, and I don't have it, so I picked that up. Spy vs Spy on PS2 as well. Again, never played this one, but it's nice to have in the collection. We've got Forza Horizon. Never played Forza. I played the Forza Motorsport, sorry, 1, 2 and 3. I really enjoyed them, but this was, I've never played the Horizon games. These ones are meant to be absolutely brilliant. But I think I need to get started on probably playing this one at some point. I'm trying to think what number it's up to now. Is it up to like 4 or 5 or something like that? Infinite Undiscovery, so an RPG, a Square Enix RPG on the 360. I've been picking up quite a few RPGs recently, and I just don't have the time to play big sprawling RPGs. But the thing is, though, like, Square Enix pedigree RPGs are just absolutely brilliant. So, and this one's from the creators of Star Ocean and Valkyrie Profile, so that could be a winner, that one. Leisure Suite Larry, box office bust. I've already got this game actually. I don't know why I picked it up again. I thought maybe this would have been a good flipping game, but it's not really. But I'm going to play one of these games this year as my game number 69, as you do. Tenchu Z. Again, I've already got this, but I've been picking up, I think, from, so yeah. So this is going to be one of the games that I'm going to flip the case in the bad condition. I can replace the case over and stick that on the kind of flip tile. And then Tekken 6, brilliant games. I really enjoy Tekken. These are probably my favourite fighting games. I know there's Street Fighters, Mortal Kombat, all these other big fighting games, but Tekken was our jam back in the day. We loved Tekken 1, 2 and 3. 3 is still a stellar game. And Tekken 6, glad to add this one into the collection as well. It's all completely real, which is cool. So then, these next, I think there's maybe 8 games here. These ones are all the ones that I've picked up with the intention of flipping over at CEX. So there's a game in CEX at 6 to 8 quid that I was interested in getting. But like, I'm not paying 6 to 8 quid for a PS2 game, is what it is. I'm not paying 6 to 8 quid, but if I can get some of these games flipped over, then I can get a lot of money taken off of it, or even these could essentially pay for the game that I'm looking at getting. So we've got Lord of the Rings, Lego Lord of the Rings. We've got Lego Batman 2, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Harry Potter. There's a pattern here, isn't there? Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Toy Story 3, Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, Guitar Hero 2, Guitar Hero Greatest Hits, and Guitar Hero Metallica. So those games there, I think there's about 40 quid in CEX credit, and they cost me 12 quid. So definitely profit to be made there. And I've got a couple of doubles all ready to put onto the pile as well, to kind of make up, hopefully trying to make up 68 quid for that one game that I want from CEX. But that is the last of the games anyway. Next we've got some bits and bobs. So I managed to get a lovely, in fact he's not really, but he's quite cheap looking, but I got a star screen. I got a star screen for the game room, which is absolutely class. Who doesn't love star screen? So Starscream, he cost me £1.25 from a second-hand shop. He doesn't really transform that much. I think that's how much it transforms. It's very, very cheaply made, but I'm quite happy with him. So it's Starscream now to sit somewhere in the game room. And then my big brother told me that there was these items in bargain buys, home bargains. They were only like £2 or £3 each. So he picked one up, and then I went down the next day and got the other one. So he picked me up Crash Bandicoot mug, as you do. And I went back down the next day and got the Mario mug as well. Just because. Nice little trinkets to have in the room. And then the last pickup that I got was from Mum and Dad. They seen these in a second-hand shop, and it was a tenner for the lot. And they asked me if I was interested in them, and I said, like I didn't know what the bundle was, but they said would you be interested in these little things, and I was like, no really. But shows, if you can take a picture on shows. So she took a picture, and I thought, oh I would take them because I thought they were really, really cool little figures. I don't really play the game, but we've got a whole bunch of Disney Infinity figures. So we've got Mr. Incredible, we've got Jack Sparrow. I think these figures are absolutely brilliant. I really do. I think the detail in them are fantastic. And then we've got a whole bunch of Star Wars ones, which are absolutely fantastic as well. We get Anakin, and they're all in good, really good condition. I like adding these wee kind of toys to the game room anyway. Obi-Wan one is pretty cool. Yeah. Then we've got some baddies. Some really cool baddies. Unfortunately, this one here is broken. Half of his lightsaber's gone. But we've got Darth Maul. It's a shame, because that's a really cool one as well. Darth Maul. Kylo Ren. That's a really cool one as well. In fact, the three bad guys are really, really smart. Kylo Ren and good old Darth Vader. I think they are really cool. So we got all those figures. We've also got like a bag, a hold all bag. There's still some wee bits and bobs in here. We've got, like, I've never played the game before, so I don't know what these are. We've got like a Death Star see-through crystal looking thing. We've got a Monsters Inc. cube kind of thing. What's that? Lightsabers. Avengers Tower. And then these, I don't even know what they are. I don't know, are they like shield things, or I don't know. So you got all them, a whole bunch of cards. Again, I don't know. I think, let me see if I can find him just really quick. No, he's not there. But I think two of the kind of Infinity figures that I really want would be Venom. I think Venom one is really, really smart, and the other one I want is the Hulkbuster. I think those two are cool. I think the really big chunky ones are really smart looking. So we got all that, all the figures, the bag, and then we also got, again, I don't know what Disney Infinity does, or I've never tried it before, but then we've got this ring binder as well, and it's full of little kind of discs, chocker full. I don't really know how to use them. I'm making a meal of this, it's just fell off. But there's a whole bunch of discs in here. I don't know what the discs do. The Jack Skellington one there, Hulk, Doctor Strange's cape, like, I don't know. Pretty cool though. Buzz Lightyear. Aye. So I thought that for a tenner, all that was pretty good. And that is all my pickups for this month so far anyway. So thank you all very much for watching, and take care. Cheers.